you ever wonder what goes inside an artist's mind? I sometimes wonder too, but at the same time, I kind of just wonder what actually goes inside my mind because there's so many shit that happens in there. And a lot of stuff goes in it, even though it might seem like I actually just don't think anything. But I get an idea. What if I get all of these things, put them in a blender, and actually make a painting out of it? So basically, that's how the whole idea of this painting came to life. Here's a little bit of a little speed paint that I was working on. I was struggling at first with a bunch of ideas I had in mind because I was just putting everything together. But then I ended up going for a type of, 80s horror movie poster because I've been really obsessed with horror movies and more specifically body horror, since that was the main inspiration for this painting actually. And then boom, I had a really sick looking sketch to start off the idea of. Don't get attached to a lot of things, I did end up changing some stuff around. I apologize for the really bad audio quality. I can't find my headphones and I don't have a microphone, so I apologize. Anyways, here I am tracing the sketch towards the canvas. I was using a projector, and I just started adding a bunch of details besides the projector, so it looked pretty cool at first. I forgot to record a lot of things, so most of these things that I record are either from TikTok. This one is something that I posted on TikTok. But I love the teeth. People comment a lot on the teeth. They're like, they look so good. Like, it's like the main attraction of the whole painting, which is cool, So yeah, painted my actual teeth. These are like actually my teeth. Anyways, I then moved on towards the eyes, and these are actually my eyes too. And I have a little dot in my eye, which I really like because, it's like a trademark, I guess. It's not like just like any eye, it's like my eyebrow. So yeah, finished that. I added 2 more eyes towards the sides, and yeah. So after this, I didn't record a lot of things, so I apologize for that, but you'll have some videos of me talking.
What's worse than burger and fries, you ask? Evil burger, with a side of horror fries.
I'm tweaking. If I record, I would just probably record little snippets of it, because I don't plan this video to be long. Probably will be just like less than 10 minutes long because I feel like I'll be yapping too much. But anyways, bitch, I look so emo. Bitch, what the fuck? Finally, we're locking in and we're working on this little portrait of myself. I kind of just wish I actually did look like that in real life, but I don't. I still don't understand why I didn't do underpainting first. I was doing highlights first. Who in the right mind does highlights first? Like, bro, this looks like something you'll see on a biology textbook showing the muscles of a human body. Like, bro, what the? I kept telling myself to trust the process because, oh my god, this should look fugly. This should look ugly. Disgusting. Anyways, guys, so I started, rendering the hell out of it. So, because I did not like how it looked. I was like, this better not stay like this for one day. I gotta finish this. Because I'm very impatient with my art. So, just started locking in and actually getting the colors done. I should have done the shadows first, and I should have done underpainting. I'm low-key kind of mad that I didn't do underpainting because I did it for some of the other parts of this painting, and that worked so much. And here I had to add so many fucking layers because when I kept adding the paint over it, it kept on chipping off, and I was on the verge of tears, bro. Anyways, here is where we skip, and I forgot to record again. Wow, I'm such a good artist, guys. Anyways, yeah, I forgot to record again. The reason behind it is pretty stupid. It was because I kept telling myself that nobody was gonna care anyways. But yeah, I don't know. I really gotta work on that because it's in the back of my head. Don't mind the ugly ass hands, but put that FNAF EP sound. Yeah! So I finished that, and I also finished the shirt. And I finished the face. I still gotta do a little bit of that on the hair, but I ran out of brown paint, so I'm taking it to school tomorrow. I gotta work on the syringe because it doesn't look like one. Either way, face is finished. Hair looks pretty sick. I like the shading. I don't like how some of the paints are shiny. I also added right here my scar in my lip, my scar on my forehead, and I have a little tiny scar right there. I also have that little dot in my eye, which is that right there. Wait, why am I recording this this way? Oh my god. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to record that way. But yeah. So this thing is really, look at that. Holy fucking shit. I locked in. I'm pretty scared to take it to school tomorrow, but it's required to take it at least once a week, so my teacher can see that I'm actually working on this. I don't know, supervise. I guess my teacher can see that I'm actually the one like making this, which is kind of ironic how I'm just recording myself actually making this, but you know, yay. I don't think I'm gonna record myself in school. That would be pretty awkward. I have like 3 hours of sleep today. Oh my god, bleach. No! Guys, don't clip that! I locked in and I finished that. Round of applause for me, please, because I've been tweaking really bad this week and I've been not great. But I finished that. I'll put a little video on how it looks. But okay, tomorrow is another week. I mean, duh, it's supposed to be another week, right? What is it gonna be next? Like, yesterday? And I think I have 2 weeks left. Or maybe just a week. And I have to lock in. I gotta, like, actually, like, lock in. I did the background. It's supposed to be brains. But it just looks like guts. Also, I had a dream that I was disemboweled. I keep having dreams like that. Normal Moni's dreams, I guess. I'm really scared, guys. I need to lock in. Also, I don't know if I should add my tattoo. Who knows? Stay tuned if I should add my tattoo in there, because you gotta ask my teacher. I've been standing up for like 4 hours. I need to sit down. Are we even surprised that I forgot to record again? Yeah, I got shy. I took it to school for 2 days and I worked on it on my first 2 periods. My teacher was really nice of me to... Oh, hold on. Wait, what the fuck? Okay. I gotta keep my recording out of my fucking videos, bro. I just put it anywhere. Anyways, I took it to school. My teacher was really nice for me to let her work on it for my first 2 periods. So we're good. We're Gucci. Guys, please don't come at me. I did not record anything. And I'm about to not finish this, but still gotta do hair, all that wacky shit. I apologize a lot. I also finally finished this. But see, the thing is, I only have 1 week to finish this, right? And I have to lock in. I cannot be distracting myself with a bunch of stuff. So I've been painting for like the past 6 hours because I didn't go to school today. Yippee! I was just, you know, I gotta lock in. So right now I'm gonna paint some stitches. I don't know, but I have to lock in. Because, you know, my dumbass decided to add even more stuff because the other stuff did not fit at all. So we're changing that. I've been loving painting all the stitches. It's really fun. I love stitches. Big shout out to body horror movies, bro. I would not be here because of them. I love body horror. Like, I tell everyone, I'm like, hey guys, I love body horror. They're like, yeah, shut the fuck up, we know. I guess this whole painting is body horror centered. Cause man, I love body horror. I would yap for hours if I was given the privilege to talk about body horror, because I could ramble for fucking hours, days, weeks, years, whatever. I love how it represents a bunch of stuff, and in a way, I relate to it so much. I've been really busy, and I cannot be distracted, so I've been like not recording because I've also been using my tablet for references. So sorry about that, chat. That might continue though, unless I actually lock it in and start recording, but I don't think I'll be doing that. If y'all expected this video to be some kind of like aesthetic ass painting video of me, no. Bitch, no. This is so awkward. I'm like by myself in my art class right now. I'm so scared. I finish a thing over there. Imagine like someone pops out of there. I'll start crying. It's so quiet. I don't know what to say. I was gonna record myself painting, but it's gonna be awkward as hell. I think there's gonna be like more people coming in. I'm shaking. Alright, Alright, finally moving towards another stuff here in the painting. Here I am painting the skull, I guess. Also, if you see someone popping out of, like, in the corner, I was babysitting at this time. I was babysitting my little cousin, so if you see her, just ignore her. She was just trying to get on the video for some reason. Anyway, so I'm working hard on the skull. I didn't like the size of the skull. I feel like it looks like way too circle-ish, because I wanted to make the skull look like a bit rough. But, you know, the sides, the I don't know what they're called. These things, they look a little bit too round. I didn't change them. I kept them, like, roundish because I was way too lazy to, like, fix them. But honestly, I kind of wish I did. But whatever. Anyways, I really like the eye. It looks really, like, I feel like I want to eat it. I don't know why. I like the shading on it. It's pretty cool. The bottom teeth. Had to make them look, like, more darkish because they look pretty white. And the ones at the top didn't look white at all. So I wanted to, like, change that a little bit more. Again, I love the eye. It looks pretty cool. Anyways, I didn't record a lot of stuff again. I didn't record myself actually painting the skull. Well, I'm working on some other stuff here, but I didn't, like, actually record myself painting, like, the start of the skull. Also, I didn't paint myself. I didn't record myself painting the faces on top over there. Kind of wish I did. They're probably, like, one of my favorite things of the painting here, because it's, like, you know, it's actually a reference to a movie called Body Melt. It's a pretty weird movie, but it's one of my favorite movies out there, honestly. Pretty weird, though. Pretty sickening, too. So if you want to give it a watch, I would advise you to at least, if you have, a weak stomach, I would not watch it. Anyways. Here I am painting the little nostril thing, whatever this thing is called. I made it more dark because the one from earlier looked pretty light, and I didn't like that at all. Anyways, there we go. Painting the little brains here. But I finished the eye there. Kind of finished the skull there. Also the eye, like, I don't know, man. I love the eye. I think it looks pretty sick. I want to eat it. I don't care. I want to eat it. Anyways, the brains gave me such a hard time because, like, it was so many of them, and, like, I had to paint such little details of it, and, like, I was so done.
Also, I kind of left the brains for the end, so I don't even know what I'm even doing here, to be honest.
I woke up with a really bad headache this morning, and, it's been killing me all day. I think it's a migraine, though, because it's, like, right here. I've been drinking water.
Bitch, you ain't never in a million fuck.
Gotta turn it in on Monday, so I'm gonna pray for the best and hopefully this thing works, because I cannot be having a headache. This thing is due soon.
This is when I started to lock in, because I was like, dude, I need to, like, I had like 3 or 4 days to finish this, so, like, I actually, like, locked the fuck in. Don't get attached to the hand at the bottom, though. I changed that hand. It looked pretty weird, but my biggest mistake here was making them just green. I'm gonna be complaining about it more later into the video, but yeah. They look pretty sick, though. I think I did a really good job with the hands here. Perspective-wise, they look kind of ish. You know, kind of weird. But I love this pose of the little skeleton. Like, bro's just reaching out, and that's it, you know? I think it looks pretty neat.
What the fuck?
Anyways. Okay, so here I am adding more, I guess, like, paint. Adding more, like, the highlights, kind of ish. I need to do shadows first. It's a really fucking annoying thing. I always do highlights first. I gotta do shadows first, man. Anyways, here I'm finally adding the shadows. And again, the shadows make no sense on the bottom hand. That's not how shadows were to work. So, it looks pretty weird. I know. I need to actually practice shadows more. It's kind of like a pet peeve of mine, because, like, I look over Mario and I'm like, well, this makes no sense, but whatever. And then I look over it again and I'm like, man, what the fuck am I doing, man? It's kind of annoying. Looking back, I kind of just wish I actually made the hands decompose, because yes, it's a zombie, and sometimes zombies are green or gray or whatever you want to make them, but it could have saved me so much more time with adding decomposing and, you know, all that kind of stuff. I made a little discovery. The hands make no sense. It's supposed to be a zombie, not a person that has green skin. I am so sick and tired. Today's Sunday. I had a really bad migraine yesterday, so I had to skip yesterday. And now I'm like so crunched over time. It's 1:12 right now. It's not good. I'm gonna redraw these again on digital. Figure out what the hell I'm gonna do with them and just... If I don't set this painting on fire, it's gonna be lucky, I swear to God. Anyways, as I mentioned earlier, here I am just erasing the hand on the bottom because it made no sense. I wanted to add something more dynamic because I wanted to make it look more like it was actually reaching out. So I redrew it with a marker that I will end up regretting using later in the future. I need to keep telling myself this because I keep on using it over and over again. But I low-key never learned. Alright, so that's what I did with that one. Makes no sense because pinky's way bigger than this one because that's not how fingers work, but oh, whatever. And now I gotta work on this one. And I'm so sick and tired. Neck looks way too dark. I'm probably gonna have to add more green to it. And then I'll add a little bits of flesh around here so it just doesn't look like it's just like skeleton head. So yeah. I don't want to say that I'm finished with the hands. They still look a little, they look so bad. And at this point, I don't give a fuck no more, man. I gotta finish this shit by tomorrow. Bro, if I'm being for real, I was losing my mind at this point. Like, I was so locked in. I was so fucking tired of this, man. What the fuck? Again, I apologize for not recording. I actually locked in, so, you know. It's about to be 10 p.m. Not sure about these bones. Make no sense. I was planning on adding a bone right here, but it's whatever, really. It doesn't really fucking matter anymore. Ignore the fact that I look insane right now. 7 hours. I got 7 hours. I'm gonna sacrifice my sleep. 7 hours. 7. Guys, don't be like me. Actually sleep. Don't sacrifice your sleep over projects. I hated that. Oh my god, so I used a marker. This marker. And like it keeps bleeding through the fucking painting. Right there. It keeps... Dude, I've added like 20 fucking layers. Why am I still bleeding? I had to add like black. And then paint the white over and it's still showing through. Alrighty, okay. Here I am painting the dart. Because I believe at this time it was around 11 p.m. or 12 a.m. Had to be one of those times. Again, I had no clue what the hell I was doing. Also, way after I finished this, my teacher told me to repaint the dirt a little because it was kind of showed through and I was pretty mad, but also kind of did rush this part. So, you know, but I was still pretty mad. Yeah, I added water at first so we would have like some type of underpainting because you see guys, I learned my lesson and I started underpainting now. So this will build up more color now, but then my teacher was like, oh, you gotta build up more stuff, and I'm like, okay, perfect. Anyways, background, I guess, background of the background, does that even make sense? Just trying to add like night because it's a cemetery and it's night and there's a zombie coming out of the grave, you know. I really don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I'm just adding whatever I feel like I just need to add. So yeah, you know. I think it's super funny when people say, you know, artists draw in the middle of the night because that's when they get the most inspiration. That was me right now. I was locked the fucking in. It was like 3 in the fucking morning. I had to be up by 2 hours by then because I usually wake up at 5:50 a.m. to go to school. So yeah, it was 3 in the morning right here, and man, I know I always say I'm locked in, but I was locked the fuck in on here, bro. Anyways, here I am painting the little flesh on the little skull to show more depth because, you know, I mentioned earlier that I was gonna add a little bit of flesh from the skull because just adding a single skull with no flesh at all would just look a little bit weird. Also, I really wanted to record a real aesthetic video, just me painting the little hairs on the skull, trying to make it aesthetically pleasing, but bitch, I was half asleep in this fucking clip, man. I was in the verge of collapsing on the fucking floor. I had been painting for, I'll say probably like 12 hours straight at this point. Which is something really stupid to do. Don't do this. It's gonna fuck you up. Why do my neighbors need to play music really loud right now? It's 3 p.m., bro. I did it. It's 4:40 in the morning. Got school in 1 hour. No, I gotta be up in 1 hour. Got school in 3 hours. And after countless hours of work, it's finished. I'm honestly pretty proud of it. There's some things that I would have changed or that I would have added, but I ran out of time and I was pretty tired, but regardless, I think it looks pretty sick. Thank you to whoever watched all these 20 minutes of me rambling about this stupid thing. It was all over the place, but you know, it's just how paintings work. I very deeply appreciate it. I know I was complaining like the whole entire time, but I think that's just the progress of making something. Sometimes you hate it, sometimes you love it. It's a 50-50, you know? I'm thinking of posting more videos like this in the future. If people actually like stuff like this, and I will continue to do so. If not, then I'll still continue to. But I'm still gonna be posting animations. I'm gonna put a little video of me rambling about something that I had in the back of my mind. But regardless, thank you so much for watching. Ignore how I look right now. Can't find my glasses. I just want to say thank you for the people that like checked out my stuff, like my animations. I'm like, oh my god, people like actually like care about this. So I'm like people actually like my stuff, and like that's like so nice. But yeah, this project was so tedious but also really fun. I love acrylic painting. People still keep asking me if it's oil painting, but bro, I hate oils. Technically this project is like so fucking crazy, bro. Like this project was like the painting is 24 by 36, so it's a big painting. That's like the biggest painting I work with. I'm planning on working on some other projects and also some other stuff that I have planned in mind. I plan to work like actually more big in size. But I just in general I just want to make weird art. And real question, bro, make weirder art. Make weird art, please. Like I've never felt more freedom in my life. I've been making weirder art. Not like weird in like, you know, like just to like make people uncomfortable. Nah, like this is just type of shit that like people will look at this and be like, oh, that's fucking weird. But I mean, shit, you know what? Hell yeah. Cause I've been making so much weird art, especially with the center of body horror. Like for me, Loki, I got so much way better because of body horror. Like my art peaked. I'm being so for real. Like my art before was okay, but when I started watching body horror and I started getting more into it, I'm like, that shit peaked, bro. I think it all depends on the type of person. If you want to get better at art, try to find a media that you can consume and will help you improve your art, because that's how it works most of the time for me. I see a piece of media that will help me with my stuff, and then I have a necessary amount of it, and then boom, I make cool stuff now. Just don't give a fuck about people's opinions, man. Just really don't. Make your art. As long as you're not hurting anybody else, then shit, man, go for it. Really, go for it. People are maybe gonna take offense with it, like, well, that's fucking weird. You're weird. Don't give two fucks, man. You're making cool shit. Whatever. It's just, that's like a fear that I have inside me, because I'm like, oh my god, what if I make weird art and people think I'm weird? Like, isn't that the purpose? Why would you want to be normal? Why? Like, you're just gonna be following a bunch of sheep? Fuck all that, man. Make your own shit. For real. You got silly art ideas? Make them. Can't make them? Just try to come up with something that would probably be related to that. Really. That's like my biggest like advice when it comes to art. Use reference. A reference will be your best friend. Help reference doesn't work, consume media that will help you improve. Not everyone likes body horror. People sometimes cannot take it, and that's fine. I respect that. You do you, I do me, whatever. Maybe even like reading. Maybe that will help improve. You never know what will help you improve art. Because I never saw myself like leaning more into horror, because I've always been so scared of horror. But it's just like, it's when you tell a kid to not do something and they get so curious. And like, that was like in the back of my mind, like every single time. I'm like, what if I lean more into horror, but no, it's scary, blah blah blah, it's weird. No, man, I don't give two fucks. Plus, I'm getting better at art. Kill two birds with one stone, man. It's just, I just can't express this enough. Like, keep creating. Don't create for others, create for yourself. Create for yourself.